All right, we're going to take a look at our goals. So this is really something that is pretty easy to do based on what your piles look like and your projects that you want to do, but it can become overwhelming. So really, if things get a little out of control, I want you to find a maximum of 3 projects during this 90-day goal, because things pop in. We're invited to showers and parties and whatnot. And so we love to pop in extra projects during any time of the year, because new projects are always more exciting than old. So just don't think that you have to have this fully filled out with like 150 projects. Now, if you want to make an overall list of your projects, that's great. And then pick a few from there. So go ahead and write down your start date. Then I have party date written right here. That is our live check-in. So write down the next live check-in date. No matter what time you are starting this, if you are coming in on month 2 or month 3, it doesn't really matter. These live check-ins are for no matter where you're at in this process. So everybody's going to be moving along on kind of their own 90-day system. So no biggie, but make sure you write down those days to join us for our live check-ins. Right below that, the goal. What is going to get you excited to start on one of those goals that you have listed ahead or above? Is that cutting the fabric? Is that picking the fabric? Is that, gathering the blocks and supplies? Is that cutting for a border or for a binding? So write down one thing that you're going to do this coming week, because we're going to take some time prepping, remember. And what are you going to do to really get you jumping in to moving your project forward? There's some milestones below there on what are you going to celebrate when you hit that. So maybe one of them is you have completed a quilt top. Maybe another milestone is you've sewn all 150 6-inch blocks. And then write down a few obstacles. Are you running into some problems? Is it picking fabric, picking colors? Do you not have the right notion or ruler? And then write down how you can overcome that. Does that mean you go shopping to go grab that new notion to make your life a little bit easier? Or does that mean, shop in your stash and not worry about sewing with new fabric? So whatever that means, but write that down on how you can accomplish whatever obstacle comes in your way. You're going to write out your monthly plans. So this is kind of month 1. No matter when you start, you're going to start your first month, and then you've got your second and third month. What steps are you going to be taking? So you can write down your projects under month 1, and then what steps you're going to be taking to move those projects forward. This is our review page, and we've gone over that before. So every month you can either write these out or fill these out prior to starting. So you kind of can break down what your goals are for the month, because right here we have just written what our goal is during month 1 and what steps we're going to be taking. So when we hit our month 1 calendar, we can go ahead and transfer that goal over here. Any important dates that we need to remind ourselves of, and then we're going to write out those steps that you wrote earlier on and put them on the calendar. So step 1 might be the first Monday, step 2 might be the second Monday of the month, step 3 might be the third Monday, or maybe you're going to have an all-day sew day, maybe on a Friday and a Saturday, and you can get step 1, step 2, and step 3 done. So just fill these monthly calendar pages out based on your focus and your goal for that month, any important days, and the steps that you're going to be taking. You will see a box for an accountability buddy. This is an awesome opportunity for you to kind of like make a new friend within the quilt community. So there is a thread in the group where you can find one and connect with them. And really, this is such a good opportunity to have somebody you can ask for support, feedback, get help, no matter what you need. Your accountability buddy is awesome. So everybody is going to be looking for one. Don't feel out of place. If you jump in and you are starting month 1 and somebody else is on month 3, it's not a big deal at all. Go ahead and reach out. Say you're looking for an accountability buddy, and there will always be somebody you can be paired up with. This process you can repeat for month 2 or month 3. If you decide, you could fill out month 1. So then when you get to month 2, you review month 1, see what you've accomplished, make any adjustments to your goal, and then fill out the calendar accordingly. So really, this is all about what works for you and how to accomplish your goals by filling these pages out no matter what time. So right at the beginning or at the end. After you've completed your monthly checkouts or your monthly calendar, then we've got our project trackers. So these pages allow you to really dig into that project you want to accomplish, write down the materials you're going to be using, anything that you need to pick up, buy, or dig through your stash on, and then write it out step by step. What does this look like for you? What steps are you going to be doing to get this project completed? You have a project list page, and this allows you to really write down a bunch of projects, not to overwhelm you, but to get them out of your head, put them on a piece of paper, see what you have left, as well as make some goals for this list or write your notes. Your needs to be accomplished or finished by a certain day. So that one can become super helpful. Then we have our daily sews. So each block represents one day within the 90 sews, and you are able to color these in, share your coloring pages at the end or cross them off, whatever you feel like doing for that. So that is how you are going to be using these pages to fill out your goals, as well as your calendar monthly pages.